Alright guys, this is going to be quick. So a lot of the questions I usually get are about how do I mount the tent to my truck. So this is it. So I went to like Lowe's or Home Depot or wherever the heck you can find 1-inch square tubing. So what I did is I measured it, and from this edge of the truck to the other side, added about 1 inch, so there's a little bit that overlays here. And then below in the square tubing, with the supplied bolts and, well, I don't know what the heck you call that thing there, but you know, that's where the bolt goes into, the nut and the bolt right there. So basically just drilled a hole there, slapped it in, did it on all 4 sides. That's just right behind the rear truck, and then right over there again. And then about 3 inches from that, I drilled another hole through there, and that's where I bought 4 pieces of Eyebolts. I don't know what sizes these are, so don't ask me. And then just basically just run a strap from that bolt down to the corner. And so that's basically it. I mean, you can just about end the video if you want right now, but some really cool things that I'm doing now is, I'll show you in a second, but you know, sometimes I'll run the strap through the bolts all the way just to the side of the truck, like you see right there, all the way through, and then all the way back over here. And that's usually if I need to use the back of the truck for a lot more cargo and boxes or whatever. I just did, you know, I had a film crew with me, so we needed the extra space. But if it's usually just my kids and I, we're going like on a, I don't know, like a Friday or Saturday night camp out, and we don't need a lot of stuff, and what I'll do is I'll run the strap from right there down to this corner right here. But again, that's all you really need to do. Now if you want to check out what I'm doing next is this. So I had a company here in Salt Lake City build me this bracket here. So the idea is to take those 2 bolts holes right there and then run bolts, and that way it'll sit inside here, and so it'll essentially be looking like this once it's all installed. And then I just had them drill a little hole through the top part right there, and then that bolt will actually go right underneath like that, so it'll sit higher. And I need that because we're doing a lot more of these trips where we're gone for like over 4 or 5 or 6 days, and I need a lot more things back here. So what this will do here is actually it'll lift the tent higher, so that when it's on the truck, the top of the tent will be just a little about a 1/2 inch below the rooftop. So if when it's all said and done, I don't know how well you can see that, but it'll basically bolt into the sides like that, and then again this bottom piece would be underneath the Tepui tent. So it'll bolt just to that one right there, and just use the same thing, remove this, get about 7 or 8, maybe almost actually 10 more inches of room there to put more cargo in here for our big trips. And yeah, so that's basically what I did. That's my tent. And again, I just thought of a crazy idea. One thing you may want to do, guys, is you may want to primer or you know, get these bars powder coated. If you don't, you'll probably get some rust like I did right there, but who cares? A lot of that can just buff out. So the reason why I did this is because most of the times I lift the tent by myself, and then I install it by myself, and so it's pretty easy. So if you have like a neighbor, a friend, every now and then my cousin will come over and help me. So all we do is just grab, you know, with the left hand there and then the right hand here, and just basically lift it up and just boom, drop it on down, slide it around, grab the straps, and then yeah, just tie it down, and that's really about it. So another thing for support as well is I measured from the bottom of my truck bed to the bottom of the tent. I think it measures like 20 something inches, but what I usually do is just something like that. Boom, 2x4 right there, and this one goes right in the middle of the truck, or I'm sorry, right in the middle of the tent. So when it's all set up, it'll basically kind of look like that, but obviously real straight and support everybody. So if you, I don't know, if you got maybe more weight or whatever, you may just want to do 2 of those things. I don't know, you decide, it's totally your idea, but that's basically what I did. Other than that, another question too is, I don't know how big this thing is, but I can fit 5 of these in here. 1 over there, 1 on this side, and then I can get 3 back here. So that's why you see that number 2 right there on the top right hand side. Quick cool shout out to Tepui Tents. So inside, this is a waterproof bag. It's very well sealed. I don't know if it's actually really waterproof approved, but it's been for me. But inside my bag is my 72-hour kit. It's got everything I think I need for the 72 hours of emergency stuff. And yeah, that's basically what I have. You can get that from Tepui Tents. Pretty awesome. And other than that, maybe take another little quick video right here. So You can probably pause this if you want. It's kind of what it looks like on the driver's side, and then on the passenger side. So there you go. But that's really about it. The cool thing I think with a lot of the trucks that are coming out now is that most of them are coming out with these kind of rail system like that, or like inside your truck bed here. But if you want to, you can and I've done this before, you just run a strap from here to here. Same thing from that corner to that corner. And then other times I also run the straps into just right behind the cab. So yeah, there you go guys. Have fun, man. Tell me what you think. Subscribe, follow along, because we got a lot more trips coming up, because we're going to be gone on a lot more 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 day adventures. So hey, see ya.